Arnim.
Oh, genie, please make me appear in front of. Please make yourself appear in front of me. Make me hear your voice.
Hello everyone, I am a genie and my job is to grant wishes whenever I'm summoned. Now to start with, I think everyone here has the thought of moving to a Western country before. Is moving out of your ancestral home and country worth the hassle? I have been called upon by the famous caretaker of this hospital, Toastmaster Pavitra, to tell Toastmaster Astha if moving to France would have been a good decision. Now, to do my work properly, I will need to hold an analysis. And that analysis requires me to evaluate Toastmaster Suhani's speech for today. Toastmaster Suhani is going to give her speech 2 of level 2 of the pathway innovative planning. The purpose of this project is for her to practice the skills needed to connect with an unfamiliar audience. She needs to present a topic that is new or unfamiliar to our club members. I will be presenting my evaluation towards the end of the session, and I wish Toastmaster Suhani all the very best and hope that she completes all of her objectives brilliantly. Over to the TMODs.
Sir Arnim, the screen is all yours.
Moving to a country with amazing weather, beautiful places to visit, and a very sociable and ebullient people, totally worth the hassle. This was the result of my analysis as I concluded that the decision of Granny Asta moving to France was the right one, as Toastmaster Suhani completed all of her objectives gracefully. One of the merits of the new surroundings was the infrastructure of the place, that is, the organization of the speech. Toastmaster Suhani gave appropriate timings to the introduction, body, and the conclusion of the speech, which resulted in the audience having enough time to grasp the emotions conveyed throughout. Now, aside from the infrastructure, another merit was the appropriate placements of the road sign and signals, that is, the hand gestures. Toastmaster Suhani's hand gestures were very well put. For example, when she had to talk about equal aspects such as friends and family, she used both of her hands one after the other. But when she was talking about unequal aspects such as having overprotective parents or an overprotective family, she used one hand initially and both the hands later. Now, no matter how civilized, every place has its demerits and disadvantages. And I felt that the accent of the French here was definitely a demerit. In this case, it being Toastmaster Suhani's vocal variety. For example, when she talked about being emotionally tagged from the Rivera event, she went on like, I was emotionally tagged from the event. Now, it's always good to be enthusiastic during a speech, but I feel that she could have lowered her voice and said it like, I was emotionally tagged during the event. This would have helped in conveying the emotions in a far better manner than it did. Aside from this, I also felt that one of the disadvantages was the inefficient usage of land in the country. In this case, it being the stage coverage of Toastmaster Suhani, I realized how she was using the right side of a stage very conservatively. She did move to her left initially, but did not go to the right side at all. Now, from what I know, Toastmaster Suhani always spins herself while speaking. So what I would suggest her to do is to pick up a background which is symmetrical. Now, I know that sounds ironic coming from me right now, but that's what I suggest her to do. So to sum all of it up, I felt that the organization of her speech and her hand gestures were amazing, whereas Toastmaster Suhani could have improved on her vocal variety and her stage coverage. Toastmaster Suhani, I hope that you put my recommendations to good use in the future, because I know that you certainly can be better. Over to the G.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Arnim. Now